Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ailshira and I'm gonna be telling you some things that I learned the hard way so that you don't have to face this in your own life. And this is from a recovering people pleaser who dated a covert narcissist. Now, if you don't know what a covert narcissist is, you can either Google it or I have a video that talks about like all types of narcissists. There are 5 types of narcissists and I've explained it in depth in that video. And also I have sources linked down so you can read the article as well. But basically, I'm gonna give you a brief overview. A covert narcissist is someone who uses the vulnerability to trap you, and then so they look like they have a really low self-worth. Okay, all narcissists, they have low self-worth, but what these people do is they're dangerous. Okay, arguably they're one of the most dangerous types of narcissists. They're vulnerable, they lure you in, and then they trap you in this cycle of you endlessly pleasing them and them making you feel like you're not enough, and it's a toxic cycle. You do not want to be in that. Okay, so number 1, when you start prioritizing yourself, these people are gonna call you selfish, they're gonna call you self-obsessed, they're gonna call you all sorts of nasty things. And it's so important you hear that from one ear and you let it exit the other and not care about what they say. Don't listen to them, because what they're trying, this is like their final attempt to make you abandon yourself and try to prove to them that you're not selfish, that you're not a bad person, that you're not this, that you're not all the nasty things they said, so that they can benefit from you endlessly giving. Because here's the thing, they rely on you not feeling enough so that you keep endlessly giving and they just benefiting from you. That's what they want. Because if you know you're all that, if you know you're an amazing person, you're not gonna stay here. You're gonna go, you're gonna leave. And they don't want you to leave because 1, they feel horrible about themselves, so they can't stand the fact that you're feeling good about yourself. And 2, these people are narcissists. All they want is someone that they can take energy from. Okay? Number 2, they disguise control. They package control as care. Okay, they disguise control as care. Like, they care for you, but then they want to know where you're at all times. They want you to share your location with them at all times. They want you to text them at all times. They want you to wear the clothes that they want you to wear at all times. They want you to, in a sense, I guess, make sure that you're not doing anything that would upset them, even when they're not present, because that's how psychologically damaging that relationship is, or yeah, the dynamic is. They disguise control as, I just want the best for you, I just want to protect you, I want the best for you. But they don't want the best for you. They want to make sure that they don't feel inferior to you, so they try to dim your light. Okay, so in my relationship, basically, I'm gonna go on a little side tangent, but the person I was dating, this person wanted me to text this person at all times. Okay, wanted to know where I was at all times. Thankfully I didn't. Okay, well, actually, I did share my location with this person. Big mistake, because then this person would know where I live and stuff, and it's scary. Okay, but this person wanted to know what I was wearing, wanted to know what I was doing, wanted to know where I was at all times, and would pretend that this person didn't care, which is stupid, but would pretend oh, I'm not that kind of person, right? But then it would exhibit signs of that, and it's what are you doing? But basically, this person would try to convince you that they're only doing this for your good. But what they want is control. okay? They're not in love with you, they're in love with the control they have over you. Next one. I learned this the hard way, but please don't stay in places you don't like, okay? If you're young, you have a whole life ahead of you. So you don't need to stay in places that are not fit for you. And honey, if this person is making you feel bad about yourself, you're way out of his league. You're way out of their league. You can leave. There's nothing wrong with leaving, okay? Don't let it cost your health, okay? Because being in a toxic relationship and dealing with that stress every single day, it has a negative effect on you mentally, physically, psychologically, in every single way. And these, mentally, cortisol and stress and just all these negative emotions, if you just keep them in, they're gonna manifest a disease, okay? It can be terminal diseases, it can be, just diseases in general, and you don't want to deal with that, okay? So, please don't stay in places that are not meant for you. These rooms are too small for you. So you leave them and you find better. Number 5, I think. If you don't like someone, do not force yourself to like someone. I had to learn this the hard way. I did not like this person, but I forced myself to like this person. Maybe I would start liking this person. It didn't work. It never does. It never does. So don't do that, okay? Don't force yourself to like someone just because this person likes you. Don't do that, okay? I learned this the hard way. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Number 6. It's okay to be the bad person in someone else's story, okay? It's okay to be the villain in someone else's story. Because that person in your story is probably nothing, or at most is a fool. And you're so much better without this person, okay? And if that person is convinced that you're a bad person, okay, you don't need to explain yourself. You don't need to try to prove that you're not a bad person, because you know you're not. And your friends know you're not. All the people that actually care about you, they won't believe a single word these fools say. So don't even listen to them, okay? And last one. If a person believes the lies that someone else is spreading, that's how they already felt about you, okay? Believe it or not, okay, for me, when this narcissist of mine, he would spread lies about me and just drama, right? The people that he would spread it to, they were mutual friends, and they all completely overnight went against me. And it was okay, why are you doing that? It took me a while to realize, but it's just that's how they always felt about me. And I can't really help that, because, maybe it's triggering their own, maybe they're either jealous or something in me is triggering them. But there's nothing wrong with that. It's fine. It's their own thing to deal with. It's their own. They're only battling themselves. I can't help them. It's not my job to help them. They probably don't even want my help to begin with. So it's yeah, and plus you're better off without these people. You're better off alone than with toxic people, okay? Toxic people, you do not want to be around these people. There's drama, and you do not want that. What you want is peace in your life, and that's exactly what staying away from these people will give you, okay? So I hope you learned something new. I hope this helped you in any way. And if you are in a situation that you don't like, get out, okay? You can form an exit plan, which is exactly what I did. And I will go more on that in the next video. All right? Okay. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.